Every tenant on the third floor moved out within a month, but no one explained why.
Welcome to Shadowframe Stories. The building had no history. At least that's what the records said. No incidents, no missing people, no complaints. Yet every tenant on the third floor moved out within a month. No one explained why. Ethan Rowe moved into apartment 3B on a quiet winter night. The hallway was long, too long for the size of the building. The lights hummed softly. The air smelled of dust and something colder. But the rent was cheap, and Ethan needed a place where nothing followed him. He locked the door behind him. The lock clicked once, then a second time. He told himself it was old metal settling. At exactly 3:17 a.m., Ethan woke up. He didn't know why. He just opened his eyes. The bedroom door was slightly open. He was sure he had closed it. From the gap, darkness looked thicker than normal night, like fog made of shadow. He stared at it for a long time. Nothing moved. So he slept again. The next morning, the apartment looked ordinary. Sunlight entered the hallway, no strange doors, no sounds. He laughed at himself. That night, he slept earlier. At 3:17 a.m., he woke again. This time, the bedroom door was fully open. The hallway light was on, and at the far end of the hallway, a door. Dark wood, no handle, no number. Ethan did not remember that door. He stepped out of bed slowly. The floor felt colder with each step. Halfway to the hallway, the door was gone. Only a blank wall remained. Days passed normally, but small things began to change. The clock in the kitchen stopped at 3:17. His reflection sometimes blinked later than he did, and every night the bedroom door opened a little more. Until one night, he did not wake. He stood, already in the hallway, already facing the wooden door. His hand rested on it. He had no memory of walking there. The door was warm, warmer than the air. He pressed his ear to it. Inside, he heard breathing, slow, patient, waiting. Then something knocked from the other side, 3 times. Ethan ran. At the Hollowbrook police station, he tried to explain. The officer visited the apartment. They checked the hallway wall. There was no door. But behind a wardrobe they moved aside, scratches, deep lines carved into the paint, words repeated again and again. You were not meant to leave. The officer said it looked old, very old, older than the building. Ethan packed that same night. He placed his last box near the exit. He turned the handle. The exit door opened into a narrow hallway. At the end stood the dark wooden door. Now it had a label, bedroom. Behind him, his apartment door closed by itself. The hallway light flickered. He heard breathing again. This time, closer. He turned slowly. His reflection stood inside the wooden door, smiling. He tried to step back, but the hallway was gone. Only the room remained. The clock on the wall read 3:17 a.m. The door closed. The next morning, apartment 3B was empty. No tenant records, no forwarding address. Only one detail remained in the building log. Vacancy filled immediately. That night, a new tenant moved in. At 3:17 a.m., they woke up. The bedroom door was slightly open, and the hallway seemed longer than before.